Red Dice Diaries back again with another gaming Bugbears video. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about bragging rights in RPGs. And when I say bragging rights, I'm not talking about everyone getting around and telling the stories of their old characters and their exploits, because let's face it, everyone enjoys doing that. It's undeniable. What's the point of having all these amazing adventures if you can't tell someone about it in the future? So, big thumbs up to that. No problem with that at all. What I'm talking about in this video, when I say bragging rights, I'm talking about the type of person who brags about how long their character has survived for. Now, any roleplay game inevitably poses challenges to a player character. Player characters find themselves in all manner of dangerous situations. That's what being a character in an RPG is all about. If there were no challenges, it would be the world's most boring game, and no one would want to play it. So if you're generally getting involved with the plot, getting involved in all those challenges, then yeah, having survived through either your skill, luck, the vagaries of fate, or some other method, whatever it is, I can see why you'd have bragging rights on that. And again, this falls into the category of justifiably telling the tales of your daring do to people in the future. 2 thumbs fresh. Grand. What I'm taking issue with, though, is those people, and we've all met them, is people who sort of lurk around the periphery of an encounter, not really wanting to get their characters involved because they'll face some peril to their characters' lives. However, there is a certain type of person who does this and is normally the first to brag about how long their character has survived. And all I'll say is, if your character's one of those people who stands at the back, doesn't really get involved in the plot, and doesn't face any challenges, then surviving for a long time is not a badge of honour. If you've not got involved in any dangers or any conflicts, any bits of the plot, anything interesting in the game, if you've just sat around at the back and survived, that's akin to me on my birthday, say, celebrating the fact that I've survived the dangers of a banal, boring life. And that's not what a character in a role playing game should be doing. You should be recounting your tales. You should be talking about whichever dungeons you raided, whichever dragon's hoard you stolen, or whatever else fantastical adventures it is that your player character's doing. What you should not be doing, in my opinion, is saying how great it is that you survived for so long, and then when someone says to you, oh, so, what sort of daring, heroic deeds have you done? You're basically sat there going, well, uh, um, um, well, if that's the situation you find yourself in, to my mind, you're probably not getting involved as much as you should do. And now this may be for a number of reasons. If you're not getting involved because you're uncomfortable with it, or you have a genuine reason for your character lingering at the back, maybe it's part of their character concept, that's absolutely fine. You're role playing your character as it should be. However, blurring that sort of IC OC line where people are telling their stories, and there's always one person who talks about how many levels their character accumulated, or how much XP they accumulated, or whatever. And 9 times out of 10, the person who goes on about this the most and really hangs everything on the minutiae, the amount of XP they've earned, the amount of levels they've got, is one of these people who's been lurking around at the back whilst their comrades have been dying, have been facing the normal perils, some of them perishing in brave combat. They're the ones who are hanging around at the back looking for a way to snaffle some treasure. Hell, if you're a thief, that might be your character concept. Fair play to you. But surviving for a long period of time does not give you bragging rights as far as I'm concerned. And it's something that should not be done. We should be telling exciting, imaginative, immersive stories, not simply talking about how long characters has survived in a game. Excuse me. Well, that's my opinion on it anyway. If you want to let me know what your opinion is, feel free to stick a comment in the box below. I hope if you've enjoyed this video and any of my other rants, that you'll click on subscribe to my channel. And until the next time, I look forward to reading what you've written. Thanks very much for watching.